Japan.
Solid labor. Think we'll do better.
Maybe these will do a better job of not destroying the trim.
Hair everywhere.
What are we doing today to the 4Runner?
We're stripping all the seats out, all seat belts, everything, down to the carpet, and then removing the carpet.
What's the scale of dirtiness from like 1 to 10? What would you say this is after?
Solid 8+. Solid 8+. There's just, it's a rundown, hair, spills. It's a mess. It's a mess, but it's alright. It's gonna look good.
Other words were used to describe the interior only a few minutes ago, but no worries.
It's a little f***ed up. But
There's the real answer.
But there's a hope. It's good. You know, the interior is run down, but the exterior is, everything is workable. It just takes hours and hours and hours of detail, a lot of detail work.
A lot of cleaning, a lot of removing bolts, a lot of remembering where
Removing,
things go.
retightening, just moving stuff, get it cleaned up, get it conditioned. It's a few hours, more than 20.
We did this previously with an 80 series Land Cruiser, which I mentioned in the first episode of this series, where we pulled the whole carpet and the whole interior.
The Land Cruiser was f***ed up as well. We cleaned it, and then decided to pull the carpet out completely because it was just a mess. And there was a great amount of mess underneath the carpet after years and years of using, so it was a really good choice.
Spilled coffee,
So
6
everything was
family owners.
brand new. It was
Yeah.
everything brand new, and I think this is what's gonna happen to this here. We'll see what we do. We'll strip it to the carpet and then carpet out. Okay, that's how it's gonna go. I'm gonna keep this bolt.
Look over really quick.
It's self-explanatory. Okay, yeah, but there's that washer missing on the bottom. Not a washer, but this little security.
A little
Yeah, I don't see it here.
locking plastic thing.
It's a metal.
Oh, it is metal. Okay.
I don't see it anywhere here.
Those are not too difficult.
It's nice to have for the bolt. I need to tape this, so.
That's good. Drawers and
All right, what do we got here? These seats. Okay, how do we operate this? Ooh, pivot. It's down here. Ay, ay, ay. Fun. How do you access this? How does this work? Crunch. A lot of crunching sounds. Ugh. It's a little messy, but I'm trying to figure out.
is it?
Yeah.
It just folds up. It just sits under the lip. Ugh.
Love this tool right away. Okay. So I gotta remember those two screws. Those two screws going in here. I mean, it is a messy.
It is disgusting.
It is a lot of hair. I think a lot of dog hair.
Dogs are just brutal to cars.
20 hours later. Actually, I can put those screws back in. The best to do.
Put them back in place.
Best practice. All right, well, I feel a little more confident restoring that very first, the FJ80. I feel more confident in this. Removing
it's
stuff.
It's so much harder also to get stuff if you break it. Much more difficult. I think these rear latches have to come up. Screwdriver.
There's just unlimited amount of hair everywhere. Yeah, I think this thing's gonna just pop up. Get the screwdriver. This one is broken. So this has screws underneath this that goes up. Let's get a skinny, fat.
I think that's an opening tab. Pull back and then lift up.
Yep.
Is there one on the flip side? Yep.
No one. This one is. This one is
I want a smaller screwdriver for that.
This one is a goner. Maybe right away. Ah, broke this. It's all right. We're gonna resource both.
On Craigslist, there's some part outs usually.
Yeah. Let's go in, pick whatever.
Oh, and shatter another plastic tab on the way in.
I mean, if this is old and it's been through stuff, it will shatter. That one, I guess I could have been a little bit careful more, but replacing this seal most likely.
Same thing we did on the Sequoia. Maybe these will do a better job of not destroying the trim.
It will. Okay, well, what I'm gonna do is just gonna shove those back in a little bit.
To do this headliner, it's like all of these like side moldings.
Oh yeah, it has to come out.
It's a full job to get that taken care of.
A headliner is pretty disgusting.
Yeah.
It is no joke. This whole interior is under dog attack.
It's a 10.
I don't even have that.
10 ready to go.
I don't think this is it. This is the thing, huh?
You know the thing with having done the Hilux and some of these other parts, I can look at the bolt sizes now.
Wow. It's actually interesting. There's a hole, but there's a little
washer. And
there's a little washer, which is interesting actually. Oh, this one is rusty.
Oh, that one's, some water got in there for a while and just sat. You can see.
That one is rusty.
What underneath it there looks like.
We'll see.
Run down.
It's not bad. I'll replace the bolt. Damn. This is just accumulation of stuff.
Yeah. Ugh.
Wow.
God, that's bad.
Look at what happens over time.
What happens when you have a dog in the back and just trying to keep things clean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting foam pad on that side, and then there's none.
Not here. I don't know.
Okay,
It seems.
I can see kind of the style of pop clip now.
Yeah,
it's
but
like
it's over here.
Spade. Yeah. That sounds like metal falling.
Something. Maybe this
They
doesn't.
could have the metal sliders.
Maybe
on.
this doesn't need to be removed. Maybe just this right here. That one is not connected? Oh yeah, he disconnected it.
Oh, reverse light?
Because he connected down to this. This is no, this is reverse light.
Yep, bottom's reverse, top is turn
It's
signal.
not connected. Damn, we're gonna have to go back, connect it, rewire that back.
It's like, oh yeah, adhesive for the sound deadening.
Yeah. Oh, it's all wet
It's wet.
and moldy. It's all wet completely. Oh,
Definitely a good thing it's coming out. Oh yeah, water. Smells gross. Smells like what the car's been smelling like.
it's wet. Yes, there's water. There's puddle of water here. Something has been spilled. That's all right. This is why sometimes people thinking like, why you have to do this? Just clean it. There's good amount of water set here, so this has to be addressed. Something got spilled and then slowly rust away. Just sand it down, respray, seal back up. That's what's gonna have to happen. It's part of it.
This is Phillips, wow. I guess because of the carpet, they had to keep it low. So look at how well, like, some of the other Toyotas I've seen have like drain holes in this area. This one is not as well sealed.
Well, I don't know. I
That's
think
some sort of what, Velcro or just tabs? There's just tabs.
this is different than. I mean, it's the same, but this one was in the water, and I wonder how the water got in here. I think something got spilled in a car
Yeah.
for a while, and it just sunk in. I don't see any roof. This, I'm assuming
Something was just spilled.
something was spilled for a while and then just leaked through the carpet. Let's see. Okay, well, this is a
That bin
promising
will pop up from the bottom.
something.
Oh, right here. There's a corner screw as well. There might be a corner screw over there.
I need to make these two seats out. Seems like that. It seems like a clean water. Just water. Spilled. But you see that? That could have been spilled a year ago and it's still there. No.
That's not 14, that's 12.
Give me the other one.
There goes the seat.
For a second.
You can see it actually on the flip side. I don't know if you can see that on camera. The metal is actually peeled back. Maybe. I don't know, we'll have a look at that. Another quick thing that we've noticed is there's a 10mm over here for this plastic panel, and then on this side it's one of those Phillips style heads. So somebody's been in here for stereo at some point in time or pulled interior part, and certain things don't have the same consistency, which is not what you'd expect from something like this, especially when it's built in Japan. Now if it's built in the American plant, it's a free-for-all, but in Japan I don't think
Somebody's
so.
been here, that's all.
Ah.
I don't want to be in charge. How was it?
So here's how you remove these. It's a clip inside a clip. Pull the top front part, there's a lip. I'll zoom in on it.
Good.
Yeah. So there's a lip, you can see the edge there, and if you wiggle it a little bit, it slides, and then there's a locking pin, right? This presses against the square tab. If you press it in, there's a hook. So if you wiggle it a little bit, you can get it to pop and then slide, and then these can become free, slides out.
And this one is missing here.
So
The camera is getting hot. It's only
Again.
90 degrees outside. It's gonna be 107 plus today.
That's why we're doing the interior now. So now this whole panel should come out. So back to the interior master.
Nope, not master. There's always something is holding something.
Maestro. The front end of it. It's probably, there's probably like a little piece or clip on the side by the seal. Or down below, you see the square is fighting the corner of the seats.
I think the seatbelt is now still gonna be involved. Now I have to go back to the seat. I was trying to
unbolt the bottom of the seatbelt.
The seat. I need a whatever I brought. Now the tool doesn't fit there. One of them. Not this one. No, is this not
stripping it?
Yep.
Oh.
Am I stripping it?
What size is that?
Well, that's because it's ½ inch. So it needs to be like 12.
Like a 12? Okay.
Are you kidding me?
Are you sure? Or no?
This is 12.
That's a 12 and it's not fitting?
It's fitting and maybe too big.
So 10?
I mean, it seems going.
As long as you're not rounding the edges.
I know, I'm hoping that. No, it seems like it's going. Is it really? Now I'm questioning it. That is quite an attachment here. This is gonna be, is this a way?
Are you sure that's to remove the seat?
I think so. There's a bracket here. I don't see anything else unless I get wiser after I take this out and nothing comes out. It's like, oh.
Has happened before with
yeah.
all of us. Looks like, yes, there's a bracket in between there. And there it is. That looks like a 12.
Yeah. I think it's 12.
I think just because you have an open-ended wrench, that's why. Could be a little...
But man, it's how
really
far can it go? It's down to the hitting the bracket on the seat.
Okay.
So
you want to just pop that seatbelt cover off?
Is that not it then? Maybe not.
So take the plastic tool and then pop from the top of the seatbelt cover. It should pop, pulling towards. Yeah. Or at least they normally do, in my experience. Well, you might have too big of a tool. Oh, there you go. That is 14 or 17? 14 it is. Now maybe try and fold the seat down and wiggle that whole panel up. I don't know. Maybe it'll go?
Yeah. Hold on.
You know, to see the hook for where the seat goes in, so that top needs to come forward first. There we go. Okay. Here, I'll grab this side. There we go.
Hold on, it goes underneath this. Oh my gosh.
Oh, the door trim.
Yeah.
That comes up fairly easy though.
Okay, all plastic intact. Real. But this is why somebody went in here maybe. I don't know if this is original.
No.
It must be. And it's JBL Premium here.
He said he added this.
What?
The sub.
Okay, well this is it
There was
then.
some speaker stuff done. Looking at some of that speaker wire, yeah, things have been touched back here. But yeah, that dog hair really gets everywhere, like you said.
Wow.
Look at that.
The fact that it goes all the way in after all this closure, or it was partially in and then closed it up. This is the seat. No, that's the bracket. Oh, we don't want to break that footing of the plastic there. No.
Oh.
straighten up. Maybe. This is it. It's a
cigarette
really
lighter
shitty axis.
tab, a little tweak, because it wasn't unplugged. That's all right. It's easily solvable.
I mean, this
side is the same deal as your side for trying to get that bolt out. So if you're trying to split the small seat from the big portion, there's a little hook in there. Look for it. There it is. And you have to like tilt this back and then away, I think. See if we gotta play with angles here. There we go. Okay. So there you go. Pay attention for the hook. Nice.
Yeah, this is why exactly you need to remove a carpet completely, all down to the body, because there's just too many items, and it just keeps stinking no matter what. It gets connected with water, it stinks more.
The more you dig into a used car, the grosser it does get.
Just gotta get it replaced, and it's gonna be, let me correct myself, more than 20 hours. You're gonna have to get it wiped completely. This is just basic.
It's just to get the big chunks of debris out right now.
Oh, rust.
Rust? Ooh, that's not good. No.
That's doable.
Day one interior, complete.
Nope. Are you kidding me? We're far from it.
Day one, complete. Well, for the time we have it.
I guess today. Day one is complete. The back is removed, but it needs attention. Reseal some of the stuff. There's rust. There's the water left out.
Discovered some rust under the rear trunk seal.
Good amount of rust on the rear trunk seal. Water spill leaked over towards the sub, and a number of rust needs to be cleaned.
This looks like what your battery tray would look like in your engine bay, honestly.
Yeah, it just needs to be cleaned, sprayed on, sanded down, obviously, sprayed, and just maybe yeah.
So if you've ever spilled water in the back of your car, just do yourself a service and pull the carpet up and dry it properly.
The water
Otherwise,
was clean.
You end up with this.
Water was clean, but it was sitting here for a while for sure. It was sitting in here, and it leaked all the way to the rubber seal, and it stayed in that rubber seal for a while. And that's why we're seeing that. It was still wet, the rubber seal. The car hasn't been really working or driven much in the last couple of years.
Yeah.
It needs some maintenance, of course, some of that stuff, but the water was still sitting there. Water does not go.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Sitting in there.
Sitting in and leaked down towards the rubber seal.
The carpet too, you can see where it was.
Yeah.
So, not bad for a just first day getting things kind of cleaned up.
But we do need to get the sound deadening and then cover this whole thing probably. But this is accessible. We need to leave this.
Yeah, some of the holes will cut for openings and whatnot. So we have some planning to figure out for sound deadening and just seeing what needs to be done here. So
let's go straight into the bottom of.
Yeah. Straight down there for something. So
that's some wiring.
Overall, not shabby, but again, you'd be amazed what you can find in used cars that don't get cleaned often, or people are not necessarily OCD over cleaning. This is the result. Plus, if you have a dog and things in the back and you use it to haul.
It was just used as a transport vehicle at some point, probably for the dog, and just we got a lot of little things, but the rest has to be addressed. It's not bad, but it'll grow if it's not under attention. So, till next day.